interesting because so often, part of the process of adaptation, of course, is in a novel, you can have inner life. And you can't do that on a film. You could with voiceover, I suppose, to that extent. I feel that this is the first time I've seen inner life show up on screen like that, because of that. Anjanue, to then pivot to that, for you as an actress, and by the way, I just noticed we have 2 Academy Award nominees on stage today. Okay. And Jeremy as well?
I mean, we know Jeremy Kleiner from Moonlight to 12 Years.
That's true, we have an Academy Award winner as well, yes. Jeremy, I literally, I handed that to him so like I said, we've got the best for everything here. But for you, how did that, the artistic choices that the guys made, how did that impact your performance and your way of approaching this film?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. You can clap, please.
We are here. Well, I have never worked like this before. And I have always never particularly thought cameras were my friends. So no disrespect to so much.
I find that very hard for one of the greatest actors of our time to say that.
Woo!
And one of the hardest working, I might add as well.
Yeah, like Sam Jackson said, don't turn down work. I'm sure some actors in the room, and I've always felt that the camera was something that was intrusive and not and a hindrance to my attempt to be as truthful as possible. And here I am in a job where I have to have an intimate relationship with the camera. So that was jarring, since I didn't find that out until my first day of work.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a long story. I know you all would like to talk to other people.
Deceptive story. Didn't tell her until she showed up.
So the definition of tell, please. Please share. No, we talked about it, but as I'm sure you actors know, that to be, I think, overburdened with the concept of the film. I mean, many directors even, only share the certain roles that one is in order to just not have the person have too much of a global understanding. Because if your character knows too much, then of course they're not capable of being in the moment in a way in which a human is, which is not knowing most. And so we talked about it, but we did not overemphasize it. It's not something that Jomo and I were like, hey, guys, so when you're staring into the camera, you're looking through the plane of history, basically, into the eyes of the audience, which therefore synchronizes your perception with theirs. And when that happens, what you're allowing for, we would never.
And thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would also say, you just redefined the definition of long story short. But to that, Jeremy, obviously, as Mom, a very prestigious legacy of your own. What attracted you to this project?
Well, we had read the novel by Colson Whitehead, which I highly recommend. It's amazing. We also had seen Hale County this evening, which also
We should point out, that is your Academy Award nominated documentary. Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
And interestingly, in the way that the universe works in cosmetic ways, Anjanue had also seen and had, I believe, cold called or reached out to Ramel, tried to get in touch with him about working together after seeing the film. We had seen that film and also had seen actually a talk that Ramel had given in which he talked about the history of this business and what he wanted to do and how he saw image making and the responsibilities around image making. And Dee Dee Gardner, my partner, and I were excited by the idea of taking this novel and putting it in the hands of someone like Ramel. Of course, how could we have known that this unbelievable vision would just emerge from this artist's mind the way it did to meet the source material and also take it to places we just never could have foreseen. I feel like this business is difficult. It's hard to get things through. It's hard to get your visions across. It's hard to preserve the intention of the author, the intention of the storyteller. There's so many other factors that get in the way of that. And I think this film is really a testament to the precision of all of these artists' vision to get this through. I'm still quite in awe of the film, I have to say.